When Russian missile hit a maternity hospital in Mariupol, the world watched in horror. When mass graves were uncovered in Bucha, the world demanded answers. But horror alone is not justice. And outrage is not accountability. Today Ukraine is not just fighting for survival, it's fighting for truth, for memory, and for justice. And Europe is standing at the front lines, in courtrooms, not trenches. Since Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022, more than 120,000 war crimes have been registered by Ukrainian authorities. Civilians executed, cities flattened, infrastructure destroyed. This isn't just a war, it's a systematic assault on international law. And Europe has a choice. Stay silent or become the engine of justice. From Brussels to The Hague, efforts are underway to document, prosecute, and punish the perpetrators. But it's not easy, and it's not fast. The International Criminal Court was one of the first to step in. In March 2023, the ICC issued arrest warrants for Russian officials, including Vladimir Putin, over the illegal deportation of Ukrainian children. It was historic, but symbolic. Russia doesn't recognize the ICC, and it won't extradite its leaders. That's why the European Union is backing multiple tracks. National prosecutions inside Ukraine, joint investigation teams with Europol, a dedicated tribunal for the crime of aggression. In March 2023, the EU set up the International Center for the Prosecution of the Crime of Aggression in The Hague. It's a stepping stone toward a special tribunal, similar to what was used after the Yugoslav wars. But the challenge is massive. How do you try and clear power in a global system that was never built for this? Behind every trial there are witnesses, survivors, experts, investigators. Ukrainian civil society has mobilized like never before. Human rights groups document bombing and torture. Tech startups build open source intelligence tools to track units and commandos. Satellites imagery is used to verify mass graves and missiles' trajectories. And the EU is funding many of these efforts, from equipment to legal training. Because if the truth is lost, justice is impossible. Europe is not just a bystander. It's the largest funder of Ukraine's war crimes documentation. Eurojust, the European Commission, member states like Germany, the Netherlands, and the Baltics. Some countries like Lithuania and Poland have ever launched universal jurisdiction cases. Its meaning, even without being victims themselves, they are prosecuting Russian crimes as crimes against all humanity. This is more than support. It's leadership. But justice has enemies. Russia uses its UN Security Council veto to block international resolutions. Some Western leaders are afraid of provoking Russia with tribunals. The legal system moves slowly, while war crimes happen daily. And critics ask, why now? Why Ukraine, when Syria, Chechnya, and Georgia saw similar crimes? The answer: because Ukraine is documenting everything, because Europe is watching, and because justice finally has momentum. Without justice, there can be no real peace. Not in Ukraine, not in Europe. If war crimes go unpunished, they become blueprints for the next tyrant. Europe learned that lesson in the 1940s. Now it has a chance to apply it in the 2020s. This is not just Ukraine's fight. It's a European fight for values, law, and dignity. One day this war will end. The question is, will justice begin? Europe holds the tool, Ukraine brings the will. Together they can build something stronger than vengeance. They can build truth, and through truth, peace. If you believe justice matters, share this video, subscribe, and let us know. Should the world put Putin on trial?